welcome back to another evening of D&D. We're Not Great RPG, and we're here once again for the City of Oshuamp. I'll just say this at the top of the episodes. Yes, the cameras are laggy. Yes, we're aware of it. No, there's not anything I can do about it right now. So whoever is in the chat, Oscar, Mike, if people ask, just please let them know that we are aware. Thank you. Yeah, so we'll go around the table real quick, introduce ourselves, and then pick up where we left off last time. I am Don, as always, and I'll be playing Ether Revi, the Grave Domain Cleric, this evening.
I'm Nezrina, and I play Sabgrim.
Yep.
And I'm DJ.
I'm Paul. I play Felix Gray. Zero deaths for now.
I'm Glenn. Yeah, Forrest has got a death under his belt for sure. Hoping to not make it to tonight, so I have to keep her alive, otherwise I'll die.
I'm Chal, I play Thaurielle, and I'm hoping for my first death tonight.
No!
You're hoping death on two people at once.
Help me!
Let's go!
It's a 2-for-1.
Big sleep!
Me!
Big sleep!
She said she's gonna put the dog down.
I got that dog in me.
Hi, I'm Old Yeller.
I had that dog.
And
I'm Sarah. I play Ritora. I'm going to do my best to keep everyone alive.
Yeah.
That's a bear.
love and Godspeed.
Dog.
Can I pet that dog?
Yeah, I'm John. I'm the Dungeon Master for this campaign. Last week, we interacted with some more rooms up here outside of the throne room, eventually finding the severed hand that had a signet ring. We had some more conversations with Laverna. We eventually made the decision to step back out, try to go back downstairs into the Hierophant's quarters to take a long rest and barricade ourselves in an area that we think might provide us some safety. And then, yeah, things went real bad, real fast.
Boy, were we wrong.
Yeah, sometimes, sometimes...
Mistakes were made.
Yeah, no, I mean, sometimes lair actions just have built up over a series of minutes, and then I roll 2 20s, and it's like, oh, no, they're here now. So, yeah, we heard a noise out in the hallway, some hoofs on the ice. Thaurielle peeked out to investigate, saw a unicorn with an Eldrin man frozen on the back, emerging from the diamond door that leads to the throne room. And she was like, oh, shit, I'm gonna go be like, hey, fuck you, I'm royalty here. Take me to my papa.
Por favor.
And the thing was like, I'm gonna stab you. As things do in here. Yeah, so we got into a combat. There's a horrifying thing from down below that's definitely making noise, echoing as it's approaching us. Big bad. Unicorn Man eventually lured Thaurielle towards her. Everybody else tried to rush past Laverna, who did block the small doorway that we had put ourselves inside of with our NPCs. Not permitting those people to pass, Felix slid through. Eventually, Ether was just like, hey, let her at least die with her friends, please, if that's what you want. And she was like, all right, go ahead, have fun. I want her to see that she's got people around.
Before she dies.
Yep. Yeah, Sabrina came out, casted a very empathetically peaceful rain of blood to soak some of the damage for Thaurielle. That has negative consequences, because that means that she's gotten the shit kicked out of her in Thaurielle's stead. Thaurielle got the shit kicked out of her, and was knocked unconscious after having been forced prone by the spell command, and then beaten to hell by this unicorn-mounted man. Nezgrim fucking guided bolted the shit out of the man and crit it, but mountain combated as a cool feat, so it hit the unicorn instead. So we are in the midst of a very...
Arthur.
right? A real big bad time. Also, as a general thing, there are a few instances in which I feel like it is warranted for me as the Dungeon Master, but this is one of those. I'm going to give a caveat trigger warning of, this is bad, this is going to be potentially very violent, potentially grotesque, and potentially have series of either one, multiple, litany of deaths. Let's see and find out. But for you out there as viewers, please know that this is indeed a grimdark horror setting, and things are very possibly at the brink of collapse here into death and despair. The last turn was the man on the back of the unicorn beating the shit out of Thaurielle, Ether flying forward with his reaction, utilizing the Raven's Harbor to cast Sanctuary on her, provide whatever protection he possibly can. Next we go to Rearda. Rearda is still in the room, with all of the other people, he has seen that the Laverna has stepped aside. Rear is going to run out. Rear is going to dash. He can go 80 feet. These are still the 20 feet. So he'll be able to get 4 of them total. Yep. That will consume his action. He will absolutely utilize his bonus action to rage because there's bad things going on out here, and the spooky demon lady has left the doorframe that he is terrified of. Absolutely going to rush out to provide whatever assistance he possibly can in battle. Felthul is going to continue to cower in horror and dying from the plague. And then I go to Sabrina.
Before Sabrina goes, he is probably further because this was a very small room. We just
That's-
couldn't fit
that's
all the
right,
minis in the
yes.
space. It was
So
a very, very tiny
20-foot
room.
room, correct?
Yep.
So it would be.
Yeah, so he go. It's everybody starts in square one from the door.
Yeah, so
Sure.
he could actually get in closer. Yep.
Just
Absolutely.
for clarity.
Sure, thank you.
Yep. He's within 10 or 20 feet of
We
the.
want to squeeze everyone closer to the door now that we have.
Chell, since the character's attached to you, can you do me a cool favor and roll a d20 for Sabrina?
For Sabrina?
Yeah.
That's a 14.
That's good.
Okay.
Oh, good. She succeeds.
Yay!
She takes half.
Oh no!
Okay.
Get some blue.
She's here.
2 damage.
It's gotta be cold.
Nope.
We gotta make it icy.
Yeah, I mean, so the last thing that had happened for her was in the midst of you taking the damage. I'm going to actually get off soothing, because this is definitively not a soothing moment.
Is it not?
I mean, perhaps death is
Right
just
this
the most
second?
gentle provider of comfort.
Within this moment, this 6 seconds, yes, maybe.
There's no playlist called The Sweet Release.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's kind of what this whole thing is. Yeah, the last thing that had happened with her was that she had fallen to the ground on all fours and began to violently spew blood out from her mouth. You would see that, like, again, for the people within her area, you would see the protrusion of her belly, the area of her womb, and the area in which you can see a woman that is far along in pregnancy. You can actually see the movements. I'm going to say that you see movements within her belly, and that almost like, again, fuck J.K. Rowling, but in the way in which when Harry had to scribe and then the cuts emerged, you would see slow protrusions of slashes from the inside start to claw and appear on the exterior of her belly. She takes her damage and is still laying there, desperately attempting to fight off this demonic entity that is within her. That's her turn. Next, I go to my big thing, which is going to continue to move 3 of the squares. Excellent. And then we go to Sarah.
I feel very ill prepared
No.
for this situation.
Of course, you're very ready to...
Yep.
What?
Didn't we have the Ice Boys on the board over here? They retreated.
Yeah.
I
Did
thought they were
Okay.
fighting that thing.
I thought they were fighting. Yeah, I don't.
No, I said that they were moving in its direction,
Oh,
not that they
yeah.
were
Okay.
fighting
Okay.
it.
Understood.
I said that they will fight it
Gotcha.
and lose. Realistically, probably.
Yeah.
Stall? Oh yeah, possibly. You can utilize this frost wall to represent the 2 boys.
Oh boy. Where are the boys?
The boys are at the bottom of the stairs currently. The boys are back in town. For now. Oh, the boys! He beat the boys!
Oh, the boys are back down.
How's it going, Sarah?
Not great.
RPG.
TM.
How far? You're over here.
Yeah, you're in
Oh, I'm
you're
still
in that
in the
20 room,
room,
yeah.
But it's not
You-
20 feet squares. in the
Yeah,
room.
but still, it's.
You did not get past Laverna.
That's right.
Because you were like, hey, I gotta get out there. And she was like, no. And you were like, oh dear.
I fought her. I just lost.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm going to use. I guess I'm going to use my movement to get out of the room
Okay.
and
I'll say that that's
Welcome to the pileup.
good old 10 feet.
How
What is
how
95?
big are the blocks?
20 feet.
20 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So
Don, this is a great musical choice.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
This is really good.
Nicole, dust turns to gold.
Oh, oh no.
I like that one.
That's really, that's a very good name.
Uh-huh.
Whatever musical me was really on point that day.
You would have started in the first square, unless you're dashing, I guess. If you're not dashing, then,
I'm not
then
dashing.
Yeah,
this
you
is
can
fine.
move one half of a square.
Yeah.
well, no,
If you have 30.
My movement's
She's 40. She has
You have
movable.
40?
Yeah, she has
So I
movable as
can
a feet.
move-
Yeah,
So
you
you
got
can
enough
move
space.
more.
Damn.
Yeah, but there's
Yeah, there's people in the
people
way.
in the way, so not really.
Yeah, you can come
Yeah,
to here.
you
at
would
the
be
most.
in it with them. Again, since it is a
Yeah.
20 by 20, this is actually smaller
Yeah,
increments.
Four people can fit
Correct.
in one square.
Like, this is going to be one of those situations of approximate distance to the best of your genuine ability.
Yeah, I guess
technically a
move me as
space
far
in between
forward.
me and DJ.
If you could just put
Say
me
that
right
you're
in
there.
there, yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm going to
Sabrina.
use my bonus action
Mhm.
to cast Healing Spirit.
Sorry, what's the casting time on it?
It's a bonus action.
Oh, wow, they changed Healing Spirit.
That's what it says on here.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Are you?
Prone or unconscious?
No, I'm prone. I slid out.
That's right. That's right.
He's going to the whole way, just on his ass.
I remember that.
Okay, yeah.
Secreting an ooze in front
Like a
of him.
snail.
Yep, oh, you're correct. Oh, they limited the number of times it can heal. That's what they did.
I'm gonna
Yep.
run at the paladin.
It used to be a 1 minute cast, but then it lasted that full minute. So it was
There's
like
still
the
lurks.
best out of combat
Oh.
heal in the game.
Yeah.
Because you literally just like, I get like 10 heals per person of 1d6 plus my mod.
Yeah.
I'm going to heal everybody to full for a second level spell slot. That's why I was like, wait a moment.
It's only a 5-foot cube.
Yeah. I'm saying that like out of combat,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was what that spell was so good for because you just have people moving in and out.
Yep.
Like, enter, get my heal, leave. Enter, get my heal, leave. Getting literally 10 heals of the value.
Yeah.
But they've changed it to make it more of a combat spell.
So here's a question. How much would I know that healing spells don't work on undead?
You've seen people attempt it on some of the other undead and been told it doesn't work. You've also seen Thaurielle get healed, though.
Yeah, she's been healed.
Well, I'm thinking about Sabrina too.
Sabrina has indicated that she is not able to be healed, as has Corin. The only individual that you have seen successfully heal either of those two people is Catherine.
Yep. Okay, that's what I thought. But
Yeah, I believe Thaurielle had to feed her blood to heal her before.
so I'm gonna pop that healing spirit on Thaurielle.
Oh, cool.
So
Just kidding. She's safe.
Moves into
Can't be
or
targeted
starts
by
its
spells.
turn there, then it heals.
She's dead.
yep.
Yep.
So
So nothing yet.
Silver barbs.
1 plus my spell casting ability modifier.
This is your wisdom mod. We could be
We
famous,
could be
Tom.
famous. It's been a
Please.
while since we've been famous.
It's been a while
Yep, so
since we've
it's
had
got
a
five
famous.
pops.
Yep.
Are we going to be
Keep
5
track of that?
famous?
Famous.
You can keep track of that. Sarah, are you doing anything else in your turn?
I don't think so.
Challenge the paladin to a dance off. He has to accept.
It's my oath. Oath of the dance.
If you succeed, you become Lord of the Dance.
I never want to dance again.
There's something in there. Oath of.
You're
There's
guilty.
like a song title pun there.
In Lord of the Dance?
Oath to the something. I don't know. Never mind.
Your feet feeling guilty? Because you ain't got no rhythm?
Burned you.
I'm gonna walk in that room. Just walk
I mean,
away.
I guess I'll ready a shillelagh attack
Yeah.
in case this thing gets near me.
Sure.
That
We got a DJ.
I don't think it's gonna happen, but
You know
Oh
what?
boy, we go to DJ.
We do. We do indeed.
DJ sitting in the corner going, "Why did I get in this fantasy thing?"
There's a
Nesgrim's like,
plagued orc man that's old and I don't like him.
Nesgrim's like, "Well, who the fuck is that?"
I would.
don't like
DJ would fight Felthul within moments. I'd appear and just
It's on
square up.
sight.
Oh dear, don't harm me.
Bring it on, old man. Bring it on.
If I use a spell as a bonus action, I cannot use a spell as my main action, right?
We don't play by that rule.
Cool. Okay.
Yep. As
Sick.
long as it's a spell of 3rd level or below.
Yep. Great.
Which for Pally, for you, you'll realistically never hit.
Yeah. No. Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna move up to Thaurielle. So that's 20 from me. That's 20 away from her. So move up to Thaurielle.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on her.
She
Great.
has
She already has sanctuary
Does she?
from me.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. In that case, never mind.
Double in.
Double
Double it and pass
Sanctuary.
it to the next
Now
one.
they have to make
Does
it.
it stack?
Sabrina is actively dying
Would
on
say
the
that
ground
it
next to
honestly
her.
might.
What would stack on it?
It would have to make the wisdom saving throw twice.
Oh yeah. I guess
So
it's-
effective.
Oh, I passed the first one, failed the second one. Oh.
We'll see.
If it does, then yeah, I will. If it doesn't, then I'll use my action to do something else.
And Sabrina's there too.
Sanctuary.
But would Nesgrim want to save the demon?
It does not.
Sanctuary, we are sanctuary. Ahoy there.
What are you looking at? Sage advice or what?
Uh,
Because the spell is written doesn't say it can't be worded twice.
Sanctuary.
this is just a random person, I guess, so that's fair.
Yeah. I'm going to say for me, fuck that. Yeah. 2 people can absolutely have a creature warded,
That's fair.
but that's up to you if that's what you want to do with your bonus action.
Yeah. Yeah. So bonus action, I will do Sanctuary then.
Cool. Roll for burnout.
I didn't.
Good.
Sad.
All right. So that's bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
Bonus action.
and I'm still 20 feet from dismounted man.
He's not.
Are you? I can't see.
So he wanted to come
Man is
up to
not
me,
mounted.
but
He-
like I'm
Oh,
in
who?
here, and I'm
Dismounted
assuming
man?
there's a 5-foot square he could probably stand in.
Possibly, yeah, absolutely.
Well-
yeah, these are 20-foot squares.
Yeah.
Because my
That's how
memory
you
is
hit
bad.
her.
Last week, he's the one that attacked you.
Yeah.
right?
Correct.
Yeah, he got off
So
his horse.
he's
to hit her.
within 5 feet of you.
Correct,
So if
yeah.
I'm within range of you to do Sanctuary, I'm within range to hit him.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna hit him with my sword. And maybe smite.
Which one?
I only have one sword. Well. It's 16 to hit.
16 hits.
I'll smite.
Is he wearing armor?
Hmm?
All right.
Tissue paper.
Remember what my smite is, because it
Chain 16.
Just wearing regular chain,
Mm-hmm.
but he's on a unicorn.
He's in a cosplay
Doesn't
like
add up.
foams.
It's not his unicorn.
It's really nice. Oh, yeah, no, it's not. He stole that shit. He got caught. This is his punishment.
Oh, he's escaping.
Yeah. Let me loose! Get out the way!
We're doing the
You're blocking the stairs.
We're doing the King with great service.
Yep.
We're killing a criminal.
Yep.
There's a bumper
Yeah,
sticker.
you
on
came
the
out
back
and you were
of the
like,
unicorn.
stop! Take me to my father! And he's like, I'm leaving your father! Get out of the way!
He doesn't love me like he used to.
He doesn't yard me anymore.
That
Yeah, that was
D6
crooked.
is very crooked.
There's a bumper
That
sticker on the
one
back of the
crooked, but
unicorn that says, "My other
face
ride
up
is your
to me.
mom."
I was wondering why they both had bits in.
Yeah. Right?
All right. So we've got. It's going to be 11 slashing
Hell yeah, okay.
and 9 radiant.
Okay. All right.
So 20 total. Yeah, it's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Action, bonus action.
Did you have extra attack? Do you not?
I'm hitting him again.
It's episode 122.
I've only had extra attack for
20 of
not
them.
45 episodes. Oh my god.
Five.
There's like a third of them. Really. It's not even that many.
It's been a long time since
Hey, that's bad.
I'm still remembering things. You know, it takes time. So so mean to me. Dirty
booty
20. Dirty 20.
Yep, it hits.
All right. And I'm at a spell slot, so no smite.
That's great. That's
Yep.
terrific news, Don.
It isn't.
Oh, yay.
It isn't.
Let's just drain
that's
them
good.
all.
15 slashing.
Okay.
Right? 11. Yep.
Okay.
And that's it.
No smite?
Well, I
you're
don't
out
have
of-
any spell slots.
You're out of spell slots. I thought you were doing one more, and then you would be out of spell
No,
slots.
no, I ran
Misunderstood.
out on the first one.
Excellent. Would you like to describe how you attack this man, or would you like me to describe how you attack the man?
Yeah. So I know that was an either or question, and I said yes. But I would approach Thaurielle and reach down and cast Sanctuary on her, and then while it looks like that I'm tending to her and not focused on big broad chest
You
shirtless
see-
man, I'm just gonna like real quick like just
Great sword.
try to catch him unawares.
I mean, yeah, he's definitively focused on your target, which I think you guys who are perceptive within the area would see that there's definitively a stern, bothered look by the presence of two individuals approaching Thaurielle and trying to proffer her aid. And yeah, you catch him twice where you like cleave and then cleave, and you can see that it definitely spills blood. As the blood splashes out from it, you would see that it looks congealed immediately. Like it pours out like a slow, viscous substance.
Oh.
It's not like a
Sludge?
spray. Yes.
Like it doesn't so much.
Yeah, it looks like
rolls
it's
out,
been-
you know, like it rolls out kind of.
Coagulated.
He's filled with syrup.
Tap him like a tree.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, I need to tap that. I mean,
You're a tree, right? This is the
Handle
elephant.
snapped off.
All right, we go to Paul.
is this not the
Oh
faucet?
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This thing like speaking of
Actually, well, it's your turn. I'm gonna go pee.
Fuck if I know. I need you to move.
I'm getting
there,
dog. Dude, my ass hurts. Give me a break.
Get a standing desk.
Yes.
I don't know what to tell you.
DJ, why's your ass?
Spruce.
First things first, I'm going to use half my movement to get up.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm up.
Hell
But yeah, I
Back
forgot
down.
you-
The other half of my movement. I'm running away.
What do you use, 15 out of 35 or 20 out of 35?
15. It rounds down.
Okay. Here. 30? Yes? No. 20. 20. 20. Alright, I'll just move 20. 60 away?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck this
Mm-hmm.
Paul's like
Yeah, it's
sitting
hard.
right next to the stairs.
map. Yeah, right next to the stairs.
Safety.
Come
Yeah.
and get it.
I mean,
I'm gonna go check on the ice elementals, guys. Bye.
Oh God.
I can't do much. So let's see. Just gonna probably
Check the other rooms for a key.
no, I already have the second set of keys, luckily.
Throw the keys at him.
You bitch.
Froze the keys. Alright, so he's within 120 feet, so I didn't need to move that close, but whatever. I'm just gonna mind thrust him.
Okay.
So it's 2d10.
The somatic component.
Let's see if he takes psychic damage. 17 psychic damage?
Absolutely, he does. He has consciousness.
Do you go, or is there no reaction?
I mean,
Push back a little bit.
it would definitely, like, he's still looking downwards. You would see him furrow his brow, like, sternly, like,
Ooh, a headache.
yeah, like,
A migraine.
Brain freeze.
I don't like that.
All right, good.
Brain freeze.
And then, don't really have a bonus action, so that's my turn.
We're gonna lay back down on the floor.
We'll take a nap break.
Catherine was looking for the opportunity presented by Vorst, who has who has wielded the Sunblade. Catherine's gonna, as in arms, start running that way. Catherine goes. Holy shit! Catherine can dash and dash again.
Oh, hell yeah.
Catherine's gonna go
Bye.
135 feet.
God
Oh,
damn.
she's out of here.
Monk, dude.
6.
That sweet, sweet monk step.
How many? 130?
130, yeah.
God damn.
She's around the corner.
Yep.
I gotta go.
Yeah, I would say that she would halt there to try to not get too far
I
from
can
everyone.
still see you guys.
Yep, absolutely wants to be able to make sure that she can see what is going on. And we go to Dawn.
I'm going to use a 3rd level spell slot of Cure Wounds on Thaurielle, which, because she is down at 0 hit points, restores the maximum, so you gain 29 hit points.
Oh,
Hell
hold on
yeah.
a moment, please. Oh, Dawn, don't you remember? You're going to, with your hands on her, feel suddenly the chill of darkness around your hands.
Good.
As just
Again.
you feel the magic sap from your fingers. I'm going to counterspell you. Oh, Ethian. Try. Try. You simple man. Anything else in your turn, Don?
That's it.
She.
Wham!
So okay, all right. Just
She?
to be clear,
Yep.
you're within 60 feet of me.
Yep.
We've seen her do this before.
Yeah.
We know it's her,
Yeah.
not the man.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's starting.
Are there? What are the components for counterspell?
Purple.
Seems like enough justification.
It's enough justification for me.
Woof!
He's not done it once, but twice. Try again. She doesn't have 2 reactions, Don. I mean, come on.
Right? Can she see me?
She's in the doorway, yeah. There's just a pile of people.
Yeah.
She knows with darkness. What do you mean?
Just peeking out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's very much you corner of the eye, just see her face leaning out of the fucking threshold.
Did she say that out loud, or did she speak that directly to him?
I would say she would speak that directly to you because she can speak telepathically.
Can she? I mean, for the verbal components, we would know it was her.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause she would have to speak some part of the spell aloud.
Mm-hmm.
And it was her, not her alternate voice.
I think that was the
I
alternate
think that was
voice.
the alternate voice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I just didn't hear the difference.
Yeah, it's not
it's
Lorena.
Anything else on your turn, huh?
Do it again.
Cast double bird.
I feel like I broke your heart.
There's not really anything else I can do.
All right. Hey, you know what can't get
You ever
counterspelled?
just-
Attack. The attack action.
I mean, she'll get healed by Sarah at the top of the round.
Well, yeah.
Start at Chelsea.
Yeah, which is the top of the round.
Yeah, but it's not max. It's
not
it's not
30.
capped.
It's not
It's
30.
1d6. It'll bring her up.
I haven't seen you this genuinely sad in a long time.
I didn't expect it.
I did it before!
Yeah, you gotta bait it. The bait
Didn't
spell.
expect it. I'm gonna just look back down the hallway at her and say into her mind, Night Mother, I understand you, and if she dies, you will fight that war alone.
I would just say you would hear a faint, echoing, gleeful cackle. Ever wise, Ethian. Anything else on your turn?
That's it.
Hell yeah. We go to Glenn.
Floor is icy.
Yep. Everything I see.
And Sabrina is covered in blood.
She is spewing blood out from her mouth.
But also from the rain.
Oh, yes,
right?
yes, yes. You are correct. Yes.
Well, I guess everyone there would be covered in blood now. Huh?
I am going to simply...
Walk away.
I gotta go. No, Sabrina's like, you said she's down like on all fours, like just vomiting on the floor, right?
Yes, and she does maintain the concentration because Aura of Empathy does have concentration. So she's still conscious. She's still concentrating on the spell. I have to make a third one from the time that demon tried to rip out of her womb. She nat 20'd. All right. She's good at that.
How big
I
does
also
the
didn't remember not either.
how big does the rain cloud look?
Oh yeah, I guess
30 feet from around her.
30 feet from around her? Okay. Fuck.
Big cloud.
Yeah.
Cloud rain.
Wait.
Gonna catch a cold.
I'm gonna squish her backwards and switch places, if I can. Like, impose myself as to where she is and put her back behind me.
Sure. Yeah, there's sufficient space within this area.
Like, she's still gonna be down. She's
Yeah.
still gonna be doing her thing, but I would, like, back the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like,
That's gross.
yeah, I'm just...
Not on the
Yeah.
carpet.
I'm gonna
Morning
scoosh...
sickness
Yeah, I
is
was
a
gonna say,
bitch.
your morning sickness is weird.
It's midnight.
Yeah. And
Exactly.
scoosh her
Midnight
backwards.
sickness.
I'll also yell down the hallway.
Yep.
Catherine, she's not looking really good.
I'll drop the child off and be right there.
Like, have she heals from touch, right?
Correct.
To heal her?
Punches.
Correct.
She punches the health back into people.
Yeah, she's got
Okay.
defibrillator hands.
Well, at least she could, like, engage and disengage pretty quickly.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah, because if she wasn't still concentrating on the thing, I was literally just going to curl her down the thing down to her.
I mean, I would let you shove. It would replace one of your 2 attack actions. So, like, you can take the attack action, replace with shove. I would let her move additional distance because it is an icy floor.
She is wet. I'm around this.
Yeah,
She's covered in blood.
You're right.
Yeah,
I don't wanna hear it.
It's not fun, is it?
Yeah, we'll take one of the actions and whoosh, and she'll get flung down the hallway after. Like, she's not looking good.
What's your strength score?
19. She goes through that door.
I'll say that she'll go, just for the sake of convenience, she can go 40 feet.
Cool.
Just whee. Yep.
Sick.
Yeah, I would say that she's just like on all fours, just like sliding backwards and just whee.
Vomiting the whole way.
Yep. That's a trail of like really
now
gross
that's a
blood.
slug trail.
Yep, Bless you.
Bless.
Thank you.
you. I like to pretend that your sneezes scare me.
What a weird confession, man.
Just to see what it's like on the other side.
Oh,
of
there's like a solid 2 years since I sneezed and it scared everybody. It's that long. Every time Don has sneezed, I've gone, ah!
Oh, you have.
Mm-hmm.
You have.
Yeah, it's good back years.
I dream about you when I sneeze, DJ.
A full
I
dream.
sneeze
Full
about you when I dream.
Eyes opened.
He sneezes himself awake at the thought of me just DJ.
Oh man, what a weird fanfic.
I ship it.
TM,
Someone's gonna talk to
honestly.
Iris.
Yeah, honestly.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm still like 10 feet away from this dude if I get to where I need to be.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm moving up the rest of my movement to get into the box of 5
People.
foot. We're all flanking her now, so
Yep.
it's like
Yep.
we can really succeed on hitting Chell now.
Yep.
Time to betray.
I'm gonna bonus action shift.
Okay.
And let me just double check too what the radius of that is for when I shift. People within 10 feet. Fuck yes, dude. Rearda, Nesgrim, Shell, and Ethier. You guys are all getting... How many?
Oh, that's right.
You're getting 10 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Have fun.
Thank you.
All right, cool. And then I suppose I will ready my next my other attack if he moves to hit her or come closer to me.
Sure. Sick.
Yeah. That's it. That's all I got.
Fantastic. Next up is the unicorn. Don, how are you doing over there?
I'm all right.
I'm gonna charge you with this unicorn.
Into the wall.
I said try.
Oh my
Yeah.
I believe.
Pterodactyl.
Yeah.
You're gonna get impaled? No.
Get to put in your temporary 10.
Oh shit.
Don, I'm gonna hoof you first.
Okay.
So I'm moving at least 20 feet. Oh no, wait, it's horn first for the charge. Wow, what a great impaling ability. I'm going to horn charge.
It's not stunned anymore.
Nope,
Okay.
that was
Does
the
it-
last turn.
Does
Gotcha.
it have to run a certain distance in order to do that?
Yep, 20
It's
feet.
got enough.
Yep,
That was the horse.
this is the unicorn.
The unicorn.
Sorry.
I take it it's not affected by difficult terrain.
Nope.
Yeah, if you put those next to each other in combat, it's horse.
16
And
plus.
I
ice
just
seven.
got points in
No,
the
yeah.
you just gave me.
Oh, good.
I thought that
gave
was
you
the
Good.
roll.
Don, can you make
temporary
a
hit
strength
points.
saving throw?
I'm really good at this.
Oh man.
Huh?
Is that bring me back up?
Horns.
believe it
Horns.
does.
Horns. Oh, this hurts.
Oh, 3. 5 minus 2.
Don, you're gonna take. You're gonna take 20 piercing damage.
Thanks for those 10.
There you go, buddy. Clutch.
Please kill this man with a unicorn.
Don. Oh, never
Not
mind.
200. Jesus Christ.
The rain got moved with her. Thank God.
Oh yeah,
That's
she'd be
great. Because yeah, if not, she would have gotten impaled because of you. All right. So since you failed the strength save, you're knocked prone. So I'm gonna say that you're already like you were prone anyway. You had said you interposed yourself over her.
I think he
Yeah.
said he came near me to cast Sanctuary.
I'm standing in front of her.
I
don't
feel like
remember.
there was an
I didn't-
effort.
No, because I was gonna say I was floating in front of her, but then I said that I stood so that way he could see me in front of her. Because I
With the
was
wings,
floating, and I
right?
said on the ground instead, because I wanted to look into his eyes.
That's right, because you had your wings popped out and you wanted to
Yeah.
like
So,
kind of curl over
if,
her with
if
wings.
me stab like this, me looking here,
Mm-hmm.
standing periphery,
I don't think I would have gone prone, but that's
I'm only saying it because, like, in rewatching the conclusion of the last episode, it was a, like, I will, like, interpose myself over her to look up at him.
okay.
That was the way that I took that.
Could-
If that's
yeah.
not what you intended, you can say that that's not what you intended. It is
I-
okay.
I don't think that's what I intended,
Sure.
but I don't remember
Okay.
a week ago. If you
So-
just watched it, then
Yeah.
I trust your judgment there.
Still, the 20 piercing, now you are knocked prone. And I'm gonna hoof the shit out of you!
Okay.
Now you're prone. Sanctuary is not concentration, right? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think it just happens. Let
Yep.
me check.
15 on the die. So we're catching you with the hooves.
It's not.
Okay. Hell yeah. 9 bludgeoning damage from the hooves, Don.
What's your radius?
Yeah, so I will say
10
that
feet.
this unicorn, with having finally come out of the effects of the stun on the last turn, now has the opportunity to act on this turn, recognizes that there's a 20-foot distance between you and it, recognizes that it has the easiest straight line pathway towards you, and that you are within 5 feet of its commander.
Yep.
And yeah, it absolutely, like, clicks, and then rushes forward with a great immeasurable speed. Impales you, I will say, like, off the side of your rib cage, and that's, like, the force that knocks you backward. And then, yeah, doesn't even rear. It just slaps you with a hoof in the fucking mouth. Just, ah! Fuck you.
Hoof slap.
Yep. We get a challenge.
Should have given him motes.
So he gave me 10 temporary hit points.
Correct.
Does that bring me up?
Nope.
Okay.
But you will heal at the
5.
start of your turn.
Yep.
So now you've got 15.
Correct.
Hey, that's as good as 60 in this game.
Spot 410.
Yeah.
Barely a difference.
You got 1 HP, you're still up.
You're no bell.
I'm still prone though.
Correct.
Okay.
Standing up takes half of your movement.
Coming to, seeing all the chaos around me.
Uh-huh.
Blood everywhere.
Okay, there's a lot of blood. Ether's probably looking pretty fucked up. Yeah, like...
Slightly less than
Oh,
blood.
yeah.
Looking
Sure.
at
Dog
the
now.
guy
But
in
not
front of
good.
me, like,
Yep.
Can you put that on for you?
oh, I got the blue spike.
Yeah.
It's the healing.
Based on the way the guy is dressed in front of me, I could assume that he is a guardsman for the king, correct?
Correct.
I will cast Thaumaturgy, because the door's still open from where he bolted out, correct?
No, he morphed through it.
You morphed
Morphed
through
through it?
the diamond door. The door did not open.
Fuck.
You do
I
have
can
the
he-
signet ring, though.
I'm still gonna cast Thaumaturgy in hopes that he hears me, because it's gonna take me a bit to get past him to the door with the ring, everything else.
Yeah, there's also a horse there, too.
Yeah. With Thaumaturgy, I'm going to shout as loud as I can. Just, Thaurielle, I am Thaurielle, daughter of Ariatha Vornia.
Okay.
If you ever loved this woman, please call off your guards and speak to me personally. Just begging and screaming.
Can you read Thaumaturgy real quick for the voice amplification?
Yeah, your voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal for 1 minute. Cause harmless tremors to the ground for one. Oh, that's another thing, but yeah.
We hear another key ring fall on the floor.
There was a third.
It's saying 3 times as helpful would be helpful if we knew how many feet your voice carried.
Well,
Man,
I mean,
internet.
we heard him yelling.
it would be a matter of decibels, not distance.
Well, yeah, but D&D is not going to measure it in decibels. Like thunderclaps, people hear it X amount of feet away. That's how, like...
I would also probably yell something to the effect of, like, speak to me as my father and not as my king.
Hell yeah.
Are you standing up?
No.
No, you're laying on the ground.
I just came to and everything's covered in blood and my friends are dying. No.
Yeah, your impulses roll over, take in the periphery of your scene, recognize the severity, and it's Thaumaturgy, yell out this
Pleading, yeah.
plea for help.
900 feet.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's where, like, to me, it's the...
Maybe a bit further because everything's icy and we have
Yes.
a nice...
Correct.
You know.
Like, it's the diamond that obstructs it. Like, it's also, this is his lair. And sound does still reverberate even through things like ice. Like, it would ripple. And I would say that because it's his lair, yeah, he's capable of hearing. I would say that you would hear in that moment just the word yield.
Yeah, I would look back at my friends again. I yield.
Yeah, I would say that the man would immediately retract the sword from your direction and sheath it.
Out of me.
Let me help you up.
So here's the thing. That Are you doing anything else on your turn?
I wanted to see what he would do before I.
Yeah, the man retracts the sword from your direction and sheaths it. I would say that the unicorn would rear back, just kind of look at you and just look at its hoof and just. Sorry. Well, I thought.
Whoopsie.
I struck.
Can't get the blood off my hooves.
Unclean.
Takes its own range.
Oh no.
I have sinned.
He has to put the rein in his mouth.
Fits in his mouth.
Wait, is the unicorn also a paladin? Huh?
I don't know what else you would do on your turn. So, like, as the sincere presentation, this, even if it is removing him and the unicorn, there is still another impetus arriving. There is still another threat in the area that is very verbally rushing in your direction from the staircase below. It still sounds like there's a distance away. But I'm going to keep us within initiative order because I need to know what the genuine plan is. And if I break initiative and we just sit and elaborate for 8 minutes, I'm going to have to roll for this thing. And then I don't want to feel bad if you guys feel ambushed by me having it just be like, it fucking rolled 6 times because we talked for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if he essentially disengages and I
Correct.
don't think that he's going to harm me, then yeah, I probably. Yeah, I mean,
He pulls a nest.
you know what? That's me. You walked by me. I got scared. Yeah, I mean, I would use half my movement to get up and then make my way towards the door
Absolutely.
with the key. Knock the door down.
It's one way in.
Yeah.
Step over Aether's corpse. Excuse me.
I don't know if I would make it to the door.
I don't think you do. It looks like it's roughly 40 away from you still, and half your movement is going to cost you. You'll be within like 10 feet of it, so like the remainder of this turn will be as you're walking towards the door. So I think you have a movement of 30, or do you have a movement of 40?
I'm moving a 30.
So then, yeah, you would be 10 feet away from it roughly.
Okay.
Unless there's other things you would like to do on your turn. I don't know. I really like the new playlist that I was doing the day
It's
that
really
we were doing
good.
a lot of the tavern stuff, because it was just like them running like the wires up top, which I'm like, I fucking can't hold my arm up that long. So I was like, let me just like go through and reassemble like a bunch of different playlists. We've been using the same ones for like 3 years now, roughly, ever since we started using Epidemic Sound. So it's just like, yeah, there's new stuff. It's fuck yeah. Make some more playlists.
Yeah, the only thing I can do to help with Sabrina would be giving her blood, and she's too far away.
Heal yourself.
Nah, fuck me.
I mean, I cast.
She action for thaumaturgy, I believe.
Yeah, so short of doing. Does any? Dawn does, or Ether doesn't look fabulous, right?
Correct. Aether's pretty hurt.
I would bonus action cast Healing Word, the first level for Ether.
Roll your burnout die real quick.
I'm rolling burnout too.
Yeah.
Whoa.
No, I'm kidding.
I was like, what did I do?
What did I do? This is my special
Yeah.
place. I'm on vacation.
I want to have this one thing, please.
That's a good roll.
Got 5 points of healing.
Thank you.
Okay. Next we go to the Elven Lord adorning the unicorn. I would say that he would turn, he would remount, and honestly, he knows that there's a threat downstairs. He's fucking charging this way.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have healed the horse. It's fine.
Nah. Fuck that horse.
Fuck that horse, he got crit.
Yeah, I mean, as he's riding away, I would say you would see him lay on hands on his horse.
Damn.
There you go, buddy.
You kicked a man.
I'm so proud of you. Yeah, they're gonna rush down that direction.
Okay.
Rearda is out here, and he's just like,
I'm real bad.
Ready to go.
I raged, and then everyone ran away. So like, I think I did it. We win! Yeah! And Felthul would just hear, hooray! Oh, dear God, the darkness.
Hold on, I'll save one.
Please die.
Please.
Sabrina. Charlie, you want to make the DC, roll the D20 for Sabrina, see how she's doing?
Yeah.
Because, not good.
17.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so you pass, which is excellent. Unless I cap it. I didn't.
Good.
I'm
Stay right where you're at.
Unless I do the thing that I did.
I have to roll 28 out of 30. Bam! I'm so sorry. 14 half, so 7. She is egregiously wounded, looking like, for anybody in the area, like she is on the brink of unconsciousness. That's the end of her turn. Next is my thing downstairs, which moves 3 of the squares again. I'm going to say you would hear, at that point, you would hear a great, like, that sensation of like a sonic boom, where like you hear a whip like snap back, and then the lurching of a great branch, just crack. And we're going to see whether or not it beats the shit out of the Ice Boys.
So it does make a sound.
Yes.
It's falling! Bear shit in the woods? Yes.
Does a polar bear got cold feet?
I imagine it wouldn't. I imagine it would have evolved in some kind
That's
of way.
it
so
for
it's
it. We
their
go to
feet.
Rhetor. Because I'll roll my stuff
Yeah,
while
I
Sarah
won't.
is determining
whole
what
vibe
she's doing.
They just naturally have warm feet.
Passes. Doesn't
To
pass.
adapt, otherwise their feet would freeze up and die.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they can't warm their feet in their body. They have to have warm feet. Right. It's gotta be warm.
Exactly.
How's it going, Sarah?
I feel very useless right now.
You're killing it.
Oh, God!
Step in the healing square.
Rhetoric's not the useless one. That was Saphira.
Stop it.
You know I'm kidding.
Damn!
You know I don't mean that.
I begged you to cast Death Ward before we went into that fight, and you were like, hey, guess what? I forgot.
Oh, God! Simply forgot. There was a lot going on, okay? This is very stressful.
We're fighting gods.
Can you cast Death Ward?
No. No, I can't.
Not yet, yeah, not yet.
I can. Ooh, and you haven't? Hasn't come up yet. I got counterspell! How long do you heal it for? How long does it last?
Death Ward?
Yeah.
I think it's
It's like
1
a
hour.
day.
8 hours.
Is
Eight
it?
hours?
Is it 8 hours? I thought it was 1.
Yeah, it only triggers once, but
Well, that's good enough.
Stop
Yeah.
somebody from being killed?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
the-
if you fall to 0, you remain at 1.
That's what it sounds like, yeah.
Yep.
Great.
You got a Nesgrim in the party.
Oh, wait, Laverno should have gone in there.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to.
No. She's
She's
just
making
going
out with Felthul.
I mean, is anyone else in the room?
It's just
Yeah,
her and
Felthul
Felthul.
there. Oh no! No!
I got your back.
Oh.
Sorry, Felthul.
Something about you and my
Rhetoric
dad's
can
clothes.
see into the room.
Oh, darn.
Rhetoric can see what's happening.
Fucking
There are eyes, they're not
drain his
alone.
soul.
Don, do you want to roll the d20 for me? It's not really going to matter.
It might.
It might.
Wait. Should DJ roll it?
DJ, if you want to roll for the chance
No,
to kill
this is gonna
Felthul as Laverna, you are welcome to.
He snap rolls that.
9.
9 on the die. All right, so 27 to hit.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to assume that hits.
Be gone, beast!
Please, no, don't.
Don, you want to roll the con save for him?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy with the -3 con.
Come on, that's
You need a nat 20.
11.
I would just say,
It was one face off.
as a sincere thing, their turns are like right next to each other. So like, not jokingly, him hearing Rita being like, "Hooray, we won," and him going, "Hurrah!" That's all you would hear. And then Laverna would just stride out happily and almost giggling to herself.
She just murdered a man.
Oh. I heard your father. That's good news. Wonderful. That'd be it for him. And then, yeah, we're still within the time frame of... Oh, boy.
I can't believe how fast you rolled.
Do you want to roll to kill Phil?
If given the option, he would have charged in there and kicked
Sarah,
him.
were
in
you
the
still
nuts.
deciding what
Yeah, I'm.
There's very few chances I
Price
could
of
drag someone away into the night.
Remember Wembley?
Can I help push Sabrina the rest of the way to?
Like, run over there and push her towards
Yeah,
Catherine?
Towards Catherine.
Mm-hmm. She's... Anything else on your turn?
Check on Felful.
Oh, he's
Burn
dead.
in the shins or something.
I mean, I
Give
think
her
I'm
a
more
roll.
focused on Sabrina at this point. I
Okay.
don't. I'll just move the healing.
The healing spirit.
to make sure that it's. You got hit. You're still looking pretty bad, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
she's
Yeah, so
at 5.
I'll make sure
well,
that
the 10 temps, so she's at 15.
Yeah, I'll just make sure it stays on Thaurielle.
Just kind of tentative 15.
And then
Okay.
DJ, you're up.
Oh boy!
It's
Yeah.
just not gonna work.
I just want to have an afro.
So this unicorn here is...
Rushing down the stairs.
To go fight the other thing.
Don't fight the unicorn.
Not going to. I will, however.
Or the guy
It's
on
the
the
spirit
unicorn.
ball.
I'm not going to attack either of them.
Okay.
I'm going to move 20 feet so that way
Stab the unicorn.
I can see
legs.
down this hallway.
Sure.
Slap it on the ass.
Yeah.
What do I see coming?
Down the staircase. I would say, what's your dark vision?
Oh, shit. 60 feet? Yeah, 60 feet.
I would say that you wouldn't be able to see the thing. You would just see in the distance, at the edge of what would be perceptible to you, at the edges of your dark vision. So where like it becomes no longer gray, it just feels like it fades away into darkness. You would see the hulking movement within the dark. So like you would see a gargantuan creature that would look... This is a strange way to describe it, but think like when we saw the treants upstairs within the royal garden, the things that had made manifest. If you were to think of that, however, instead of the branches being up high and twisting outwards, the branches are extending out low, almost like it's a tree strider. Like
Okay.
it's running on like 6 widespreaded sprouted legs. Again, they're like branches, but
It's
they're
a scented tree.
correct. But like it's gargantuan where it's a trunk and then it still has like the upper branches that look like it's twisting out. It does not have leaves. It is like a mess of thorny vines. For us, it would look like the vines of the widow's wail.
So it's like a stick bug, but a tree bug.
Yes.
Hey.
Just massive, fast moving, and gargantuan.
If stick bug were big.
Correct.
All right.
And angry.
All I see is just a shape moving.
Correct, yes, absolutely.
I would yell, or not yell there. I would turn to everyone here.
Mhm.
Big fucking thing. Big fucking thing.
Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I'm going to move 20 feet back out of that staircase.
You got it. Paul.
And I'm going to go hug Reardon tightly.
Hold me!
Help!
I got you, buddy. Little basso on the top of the head for you.
Aw.
Just grabs his ass.
Well, weird as a dog, so a little bass, so it's just...
One more time.
What you got, Paul? Oh, to be fair, I would have only moved 10 feet out of the doorway, not 20.
Still kisses.
Reard is big.
Uh,
He can reach.
So, yeah. I would just. So I see Laverne walk out, right? And we hear the of
Yeah, you hear-
Felthel. Yeah, I would just yell out to Thaurielle, "Don't open the door."
Catherine's gonna rush towards Sabrina. She will utilize her healing hands and just bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, punch a pregnant woman. Great.
It's healing. Ah, my God! I rolled a 2 and a 1.
No.
Plus her wisdom mod. Yay!
5.
No, 8. So she's still in pretty bad shape. Like, she's not good, but I would say that, you know, she's in the midst of heal. Again, it's not actually punching. Like, she's definitively, like, you know...
Don't lie to us.
No, she's punching.
Charlie horse.
Yeah. Bang, bang.
I would imagine it's something like pressure point style.
Yeah,
like
like
the key block and stuff from
Yeah.
Avatar. Yeah.
Yaz is going to begin weeping.
Yeah.
She definitively just...
Full
starts to-
action? No, it's
yeah.
a free action.
Free.
You have a shirt.
And then
don't
full.
You? Don't you have a... No,
Yeah.
doesn't somebody have a
Somebody
shirt?
does, yeah. And then, yeah, she's going to spend all of her turn weeping openly, and then we're going to go to Ether.
Spend your turn.
I'm gonna say in
Counter.
Whatever you do, you're getting countered. She
in-
saved it.
into Laverna's mind, into the Night Mother's mind. Night Mother, I know that we are very clearly not the only people that you have made a deal with to kill the rotting one. There are other lines in the poem that Iris has told us, other people that are on the same path as us. We are your last chance before you fight a war that you are unprepared to fight. So either help or back the fuck off.
Yeah, get him.
Yeah, I mean, I would say she would just almost look at you and just kind of smile.
I know.
Oh, Ether, you're so angry. You are right. Did someone hurt you?
I'm just glaring at her. I will not respond.
Okay, Glenn.
So mad that was such a cold ass line.
I
and we
know.
didn't hear it. Frozen Castle, coldest thing in the building. So we're in a spot.
I would stand. I forgot I was still prone.
Okay. No, I'm gonna keep laying.
Fuck you, bitch!
You roll over and just stare at her like this on the ground.
You ain't got shit!
Fuck you, you old bitch.
You need my help, not the other way around. I'm bleeding out. I've been stabbed by a unicorn horn.
He's got 4 points of healing. He's fine.
Yeah, he's good.
The unicorn only had 1 point, so I mean,
Jail.
She's gonna do whatever she's gonna do, but also if she dies, I die.
Correct.
I have to stay with her.
Correct.
So like, train of thought here is that like some shit's gonna happen and the party's gonna go like this.
Very possible.
And I just definitely don't want Catherine, Yaz, and Sabrina to be left alone in a hallway with that thing and Laverna, that other thing.
the
thing is so rude.
So
They're so much safer with the monster.
Wham! Bam! I take my chances. Please get me away
You know
from
when
her.
you said it was Laverna again.
No!
I'm gonna turn to Rirda. You gotta look after Catherine and Sabrina and Yaz.
You want to get him?
You gotta watch him. Make sure nothing happens.
You just tap the head of the battle axe while he's hugging an escort stick.
He's like still carrying him. Like,
Yeah, he's
around the
leaning
waist.
around. You gotta watch him.
You can take that with you too if you want. I don't know.
Okay.
But
Drag you.
I think that thing's gonna be here any second, and
It will.
that door might open any second. So
Okay.
I don't know what's happening.
Me neither.
Good luck.
I'm really overwhelmed and overstimulated.
And I'm really hungry.
I'm so hungry.
We didn't have dinner yet.
I know.
And I'm mad.
Constantly eating.
I was gonna have dinner. I didn't get to eat. I'm hangry now. And I'm gonna rage now. Woo! I'm ulting again. No, I'm just kidding. And I'm gonna like I just punch him and fucking walk over to where the poor dying woman is standing by the door.
Yeah. That's that. We go to Cho. Because the unicorn is once again serving as a mount, so he's just following the commands.
I get closer to the door and then look over to.
Yeah, again, you were only 5 feet away. You have a signet ring. You have a clear indicated spot for where the signet ring could theoretically be inserted. You are 5 feet away from Vorst. Everyone else is in the midst, off to your right.
Yeah, I mean, I put the ring on and I look back.
Don't let Laverna in. That's.
Just kind of gauge everybody's eyes. Like,
Laverna's just...
That's why you shouldn't do it.
Don't let her in. She's gonna make a bargain with the king. Don't let her in.
Ask the king for more guards.
More wishes.
more wishes.
Send more witches.
Yeah, I would say that there would be a brief collective moment to where, not that the danger is staved, but that between the unicorn and the man and the 2 ice elementals, there's definitively just going to be within a time frame, an amount, that combat is going to be ongoing, that I'm happy to roll here separately if you guys want to take the couple minutes to have the discussion time frame. But, like, it's not going to be a, 30-minute thing. I'll give you guys, 5 minutes or so to...
Can you give us sound cues on how the fight's going?
Yes, correct. Absolutely.
Will you allow
Yeah, like if I hear the horse.
Yeah, you
get
guys can
sad.
also check in and look, especially for the individuals that have the greater dark vision. It is not, it's 100-ish feet away, so it's just outside of your range. But the other individuals might be able to get a better eyesight. So this is your chance to roleplay that. I'm going to begin handling this stuff. This is now on you guys.
Okay.
Can I ask you a quick question before you
Yeah,
do?
absolutely. Declare.
Can I cast the spell in this time?
Yeah, for
Sick.
sure.
Oh, cool.
What would you be casting?
Magic weapon. Or wait, never mind. I'm magic spells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you are standing 5 feet in front of the door, signet ring on.
She's chanting. Yes, yes, yes.
She's not actually chanting. She is looking expectantly. She's definitely got a very eager posture towards her demeanor. She is standing roughly 60 feet away from you. She's not moving too close.
If you're standing in between,
That's what I... Okay.
gotta go through me.
The decision is yours. It may be a good place for us to hide. You could ask the king for more guards to deal with the threat in the hall, but Felix is not wrong. And I'm going to start walking down this hallway to this door because I need to go check on Felfool.
I'll let you get... I don't know how far John
Yeah, we're
will
not
let you go.
really in initiative order
Yeah.
anymore, so I'm going in to look at Felfool. But I'll let...
Yeah, I bang a hand on the door. Just, Thaurielle, please. We need help. We're dying.
And,
All right.
We have Laverna with us.
I do not fear the witch.
Why did you say so?
That real won everybody over immediately, Don. This is why it's so easy.
Yeah, I mean, he's still gonna make the deal.
I don't fear. All right.
He's still gonna make a deal.
That's pretty fucking worrying, actually.
Yeah, I shout that. No.
As long as he weighs his the pros and cons of it, then it's...
Rirda is not
It's
scared
gonna
of
concern us
anything. He's scared of
immediately.
her.
He's stuck on the throne.
Laverna,
My dear.
why haven't
actually
you
the
gone in this
toilet.
room yet?
It's a toilet.
Why?
I didn't have a ring.
You can track pretty much anything in this room. You are practically all knowing.
No, this isn't my domain. It's your father's. I did not know where the last signet rings were hidden.
Oh no, I found it pretty quickly.
It was pretty obvious.
I walked into her room and found it in like 5 seconds.
It took him like a minute to dig it up.
Rita, please help me carry Felfool's body.
Oh, there's not a body, Don.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
he's
So-
just gone?
No. I'm gonna say that you turn and
duck.
look in. You see Felthul you would see that he was like, you know, kind of like walking towards the door in the midst of motion. However, it looks as though Felthul is... You've seen sufficient illusions. It's like there's an after image of Felthul. Constantly, slightly moving. Like curtains in a breeze.
What does that mean?
It means
You
it's
devoured
curtains.
him.
It's curtains for Felthul.
Guess he didn't have to worry about the rot after all.
At least he went quick. After
Well,
suffering in
I'm
the
not
rot for
entirely
several
sure
years.
he's like gone. I don't
Laverna,
know.
fix him now.
Fix who? Fix what?
Filth.
Oh, dear. What a terrible fate.
Do you think we are stupid?
No, Ether, fuck you, though. Why would I heal him? He bears the rot. He's a plague. I dealt with him because you didn't.
He deserved to die in an honorable manner.
Oh, he did. He's resting quite peacefully, I assure you. I rule over not just nightmares, but dreams. I have given him an endless one. Do not speak out of turn to me, Ether.
You might own my soul, you don't own me.
Speak how you will. But your friend remains. And she's gonna walk away.
As that interaction was happening, I
Hmm?
would have. If you want me to roll
Yeah.
for stealth, I will try and grab Vorst's hand and try and open the door quickly to try and sneak us in.
Yeah. I would say that, like, she's looking this way.
Yeah.
Because Ether would have been in the door frame, she would be fully turned. Yeah, you can make a sleight of hand check with advantage. And I will also give her disadvantage to her passive perception, because she's not remotely looking. The only reason why I'm having you still roll is because this is a wildly tense moment of
Yeah.
like, oh, fuck. Like,
Yeah.
we see that she's slightly distracted, like, come here.
Should I just
Yeah, you can just choose who you want to heal, Sarah. Do you have 3 more instances or 4? I don't know if you used this.
4 because I never did the second one with Thaurielle.
What was it?
Natural 20.
Natural 20? Yeah, I would
Another
say
5.
that, like, you recognize that there is this anger in Laverna's voice. That you can tell she is real fucking preoccupied. And you just grab quickly at Vorst's hands. I'm guessing you don't, like, pull away. Yeah, you grab at Vorst's hands and you insert this signet ring into the embedded spot within the chest cavity of the draconic figure. And I will tell you that, like, as it goes in, you feel it sink. Like, deep impression. You would also feel a great chill envelop around your hand as ice stretches out from the door.
Yeah.
Kind of slightly washing over in a very thin, that, like, very fresh snowflake feel, like powder over your hands. And I'll tell you that the door immediately begins to crack and then break at a midpoint. Like a door, not that it's shattering.
Like it unseals.
Yes.
Okay.
It seals at the midpoint of the dragon and the wings unfurl. Like, they were outstretched, but like they extend back now. And the door begins to pull open.
Yeah. I would run in as fast as I can with Vorst. And then immediately be like,
So here's the thing,
okay.
because I need to know.
Yeah.
Do you remove your hand? You put the ring on. To be able to go through. Actually, the door's open inward. I would say you'd be able to move in. But as you're moving in, I do need to know whether or not you leave your hand in the door.
Evens I do, odds I don't. Does it feel like in the sense of like a key going into a lock and it kind of like clicks into the mechanism? The ring kind of felt the same way?
Yes.
No, I don't think I'd leave the key because I wouldn't want Laverna coming in. I think I would take it away.
Sure. And you retract. I'll say that it's not quick. I will tell you that the door begins to close behind you. I do not know if anybody else within this time frame is going to attempt to rush into the door for people that are within range.
I would
Sure.
rush to block the door.
Sure. Block it from closing.
No.
From Laverna.
Sure. To interpose yourself, yeah. DJ, how far away from it were you?
Oh, I was all the way over here.
Were you?
Yeah, you
'cause
were being
Rita
dragged
was
away by
carrying me.
Rita.
You're right. Yeah, that's far too far.
Understandable.
I would say you could be rushing in the direction, and like if anything, it looks like you're running at Laverna almost, because that's where she is. So yeah, I will say that the two of you step inside,
Yeah.
and the door begins to close behind you two. Felix moves over to block the door.
You would just see my eyes through the door. Sorry.
Dawn, I'll have you roll it because you were the one distracting her. You can make her perception check. You're gonna need to roll real low.
8.
Yeah, still high enough.
Doesn't feel real low.
Yep, it's not. I will say that it's a definitive thing of like, she hears, and in the midst of your conversation, right at that last line, like, gives a swift turn and sees, like, Vorst rushing back, sees you rushing towards the door. Oh, man. You're the one with the sunblade going inside.
I was gonna ask for it too.
I would say that as the sunblade and you cross that threshold of the door, and you all see that that light wavers, that she just, oh, Ethan.
Channel Divinity Sacred Weapon.
Okay.
It emits like 10 feet.
I also have light on my shield.
So that's not sunlight for what I care about for
Gotcha.
her.
I would
Neither would that. Neither would.
Okay.
I would posit that it is a diamond door and would act as a chandelier.
Doors opening.
Because you said it's carved on the inside with flat on the outside, right?
Correct.
So the inside
no,
carvings
no,
would, the way I kind of
Yeah,
picture
yeah,
it is
for
that
sure.
it would catch those divvies and those cracks and those curves and hit that and then bounce out the other side.
And refract out the other
Sure.
side.
Yes. So it'd be like a prism. If anything, it's gonna be like a beam shooting across the fucking hallway.
It's a
It'd be
disco out here.
Okay.
looking like a giant daylight dragon.
So then, not being able to get into the door frame, but still outside along the wall, roughly 10 feet away, I still believe that there's sufficient darkness for her to be able to ethereally vanish into the dark. Like, you would see, in the same way that you've seen Felthul like an after image,
Yeah.
like you see her form wash away. And yeah, she's gonna appear in the square adjacent to Felix. I would say that this is, as you're like rushing and turning to guard and the door is mostly closed behind you, she would be right next to you.
Yup, just shriek out, Vorst, stay close!
Just hear, as the shadow appears next to him.
Yeah. Like, can I still see him? I can still see him, correct?
If you were to be looking,
So she would shock me.
yeah,
Right, okay.
that's where, like, again, theater of the mind, fully understand, like, this is a lot going on. It's the, you're rushing, you're seeing the door closing, you're turning, Laverna.
Turn back to Vorst. If I can see through the door into his mind, I'll say, stay close with the blade!
Yeah. So, like, I would say that that's happening as, like, the door is very faintly still open.
Pour through.
I would say that she would just look down at you and just, I cherish your courage, Felix Gray. And she's just going to place a hand out towards you.
Back up slowly. Stay in the sunlight.
Not slowly. Like a reach for you, kind of. Attacking you. Lunging with the hand.
No thanks.
I don't know what you're selling.
Kiss of
Could I
opportunity.
persuade her to not do it? Would you offer me?
Yeah, if you have a thing in mind that you think you could say to either startle her or to make her contemplate an opportunity
Stop,
through
I'll
you.
pee.
I'll pee.
Don't touch me. weird. I think the mic's broke.
Don't touch me. I mean,
Shock value of my
I'm not saying that wouldn't startle her.
It would startle me.
Glenn, you good?
Sometimes people say things.
And I wish they wouldn't.
He's crying.
That was a good one.
Okay, so I can't think of anything now. Everybody said ridiculous shit.
It
What
works.
is that?
No, don't.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, I don't know.
Want some company?
Hey, I didn't make that bargain. With the rotting one? Oh, do I have to roll? Is she attacking me? She's attacking me. All right, that's fair enough.
You tried, buddy.
All right.
22.
Ooh, that hits.
You died, buddy.
No, it's not bad.
Did you backhand him?
No, it's not
I
bad.
said you tried, and then you got hit, and I said you died because it rhymed. That's all.
Okay.
Make a con save, please, Paul.
And you don't get my +4.
Not bad.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's an 8. Wait, no. Let me look at the actual value. Where'd it go? Con save? So that would be a 24.
You match.
All right.
That's good.
That's very good.
You take 33 necrotic damage,
my bones!
and your hit points are not reduced by that amount because you beat the con save.
Ooh. You said
And-
33?
Correct. I will
I'm
say
at
that
22.
you feel
Bloody!
you feel her like it's a like no don't and it's a like even just with contacting like your
She
arm.
fucking
is
Night Kings me? She fucking...
It's very much a like you feel not like a chill in the same way that it's been described to you that there was the emptiness in the area that she was contacted for the curse. It feels like there's a rippling sensation of numbness through your body
Don't numb me again, you son of a
that
bitch.
chills you through, like it strikes into your nervous system, like the actual vitality of your body.
Okay.
Thankfully, again, you don't lose that
She's
amount
still
from
in
your
front of me!
Oh yeah, yeah, and that's a like, hey, I did this.
Give me a handshake.
And then it's a, like, leaning to go past you. Because I don't know if you're still going to stay in the way.
That was a warning shot.
Are we back in initiative proper yet, or no?
For this instance, I would say no.
Okay.
You guys are far enough away that, like, there's
Won't
not
matter,
realistically a thing. She's either, Felix is going to be like, I'll stop you. Or Felix is going to be like, ow! Like, this is a very either or type situation.
It's all bad.
It's all bad. Like, it's all bad.
It's all bad.
Oops, all bad.
Putting holy water sprayer down with?
Squirt bottle.
No, bad. Bad hack.
Damn it.
Do you have holy water?
No, I think I can make it.
Like, with this being in a not initiative proper, if
Switch
you have
to
an action that you would lash back at her with, I would definitely let you do that within this time frame.
Right.
Like, this is one of those, like, it's a heads-up battle, like, equal opportunity for you guys to be making decisions for what you're doing.
We would have heard Felix scream, right? Yeah.
I think so, yeah, because Felix definitively screamed there, right? Like, as soon as
Yeah.
the, ah!
Yeah. Ah!
It was like 3 screams back to back
Yeah.
because it was like, the sword, her, oh my god!
In that case,
Yeah.
at that point, I would channel divinity to match
Yeah,
up to.
you guys on this area can be still doing things within this time frame. I'm just stating I think that it's sufficient distance to where unless you guys have things at like 100+ feet to be able to cast to reach, there's realistically not going to be something that you can do to interpose within here. If you do have something in mind, just please let me know.
I don't have anything to interpose, but
Okay.
so
I would just be moving as well.
Sure.
and I would cast Sacred Weapon.
Yep.
I mean, I was gonna start doing this before this happen, but
I was gonna say, can you
I'm
cast
going
anything?
to
It's ready.
Well, it's channel divinity.
wild shape into a bear
Uh-huh.
and
Bear toy.
yeah.
Super ready. Felix just screams again.
Fuck! Is that a bear? Is that Laverna again?
Take me away. I don't like the bear.
I'm gonna let Catherine, Sabrina, and
Hide behind her.
yeah, just
Ride the bear.
ride the bear.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I was doing while
Great.
this was happening around the corner.
Sure. Anyone else? Anything in this time frame? Because again, this is like a real quick, expedient thing.
I just dashed to get up to her.
Okay.
I would attempt to grasp her. She has to make a strength saving throw.
You got it, buddy.
I'm gonna squeeze Thaurielle's hand.
4.
She is grasped. So, so it's 60-foot range, so she's grappled.
Okay.
So she has to make a strength save every turn. So that's 3. I have to roll burnout.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
It's fine.
That's a 2. I didn't burn out.
Save.
And she's within 5 feet. She'll probably maybe hit me if I back up. I don't know.
I'm also going to tell you that as you do it, you feel the telekinetic energy, the psionics extend around her. Will tell you that she once again fades away. This is my way of flavoring legendary resistance, but you're enveloping her, and then it feels like there's nothing. Like if you were to think of concentrating on holding,
Right.
your
Gone.
psionic energy claps together, and then she reappears.
Same spot?
Mm-hmm.
I'd go and hit her.
Just shrug. Take a step back.
Well,
I would say that it's right as the door is closing. You would see her just in the frame. I would let you two do things to attempt to prevent her from entering. But this is as the door is almost closed, Felix, weakened and injured, steps aside.
You said the door opened inward
Correct.
towards the throne room and then was closing slowly.
Correct.
Yeah, I'd still be holding Thaurielle's hand, but with my offhand holding the sword, I'd be bracing the door as it started getting close enough together that I could push it with one arm or with my shoulder. I'd be smushing that door
Try to shut
shut.
it
Yeah,
close.
same.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. You can make a strength check with advantage.
The fuck?
And I'm very sorry.
is it 2 nat ones?
6.
I'm very sorry.
It was a 1 and a 2.
Ooh.
This is one of those instances in where the dice speak volumes. And I'll say that you shove and it's fuck, it's diamond. It's so dense. It's so heavy. And you're not distracted by holding onto Thaurielle, but I think that there's a part of oh no. Oh no. The pressure just gets to you. And it's her just appearing in the door frame. Not that she puts her hands to stop it, but that she steps in, sees the two of you smashing at the door. Thank you, my dear. I'm going to say she's going to take another step in. Just stand next to the two of you. She looks definitively bothered by the presence of the sunlight.
I would just force the sword. Bash her away. I don't know.
Oh my god!
No. Go for the eyes.
She is standing in here, and when you say force the sword, yes, please, it's far too bright in here, my dear.
She going like that?
Yeah, absolutely.
So...
This is absolutely you guys can make attempts to do things.
Real quick.
Yeah. Help!
The room! Because we did walk in and then, like, turn around.
Yes.
It was like the king just, oh, no, I'll wait.
This is a small, like, antechamber. So, like...
Room before a room.
Correct.
Got it.
So, like, you're in, again, a very small 20 by 20 room that behind it, it is just the opening archway that would lead into the obvious throne room. You have a fuckload of dark vision. There is no light in here. Everything is still frozen over. I would say that it would become immediately apparent to you that it looks like there is significantly more ice coverage within this area, meaning it is denser, it is thicker. So, like, instead of it being, like, a couple inches of thick ice, it's, like, 8 to 10 inches of fucking ice.
Heart of the frost.
This is the heart of the frost.
Yeah.
Like, you have reached the genuine, like, area of the rhyme's origin.
Is there a door separating the throne room from the antechamber?
There is not.
Just an archway.
Correct. Open archway. I would say that, like, you'd be able to see the definitive back lining. The archway is, like, 20 feet wide, so it looks like it's most of this room opens up into the archway. So I'll say 15 feet, just because of architectural means. Straight back, though, it is just sheets of ice. You can see a clear elevated staircase that ascends. And yeah, you can see that there is an enormous frozen over throne. Clearly an individual encased in like 8 to 10 inches of ice, immobile, sat on the throne. It is very hard in darkness to gauge any genuine visions of this individual. They're not that far away, but it's like 120 feet from you. And in darkness, like, it's still... Your sun is what, 30 and 30?
Yeah.
So we would still be like 60-ish feet roughly into dark vision. So very difficult to make out any genuine details or features of the individual on the throne. And yeah, she just indicates that, like, please, my dear, it's too bright.
As I was saying, where's your sword? It's a crapshoot. I'm gonna reach for my water skin.
Okay.
And hopefully wet the ground, and in hopes that she gets a little bit unsteady and maybe slips out. The ground is covered in ice.
Okay. So you just splash
Yeah.
your feet with your water skin.
Yeah.
Okay.
You watched me stretch my hand, grab her, and she vanished. You're like, water's gonna get her.
Well, her hand's up. She's distracted. Like,
It is true. Okay.
so I'm hoping if he even just like unsteadies her hand.
Cartoonishly, she'll like fall over.
Get
him.
Scooby-Doo noises.
Natural 20 and a 17 on the die.
Damn it,
So
her
I'm
feet
just
are
gonna
wet.
say that, like, you splash water and she just feels it on her feet and just, are you wetting yourself, dear? Are you wetting?
Boom, roasted.
Yeah, she's got her hand up, like, you can't see us. I'd just be like, I'd hold it up closer to her face and just be like,
Stop it.
Can I peek in? Am I able to?
Yeah, I would say, like, you would, as indicated, like, the light
See,
would be...
would I be able to see clearly, or would it be?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well,
Yeah. You would see the silhouette of Laverna, and then, like, Forrest, like... And she's just like...
see her splash water.
Yes. What are you guys doing? I don't know what you guys would be doing within the circumstances. There's still a battle raging on downstairs. I would say that you guys would be hearing the unicorn, like...
Oh fuck.
Really
So,
horsey-like.
Does it sound? What could you? Is it?
It does not sound pained or anguished. It almost sounds more like in the lines of victory.
Oh.
On the horse's side?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was a 3v1, 4v1 technically, because like the unicorn also is literally a thing.
I would just say through the door, Thaurielle, you need to reopen the door and let all of us in.
As she's standing there, just
I would say it would be very muffled. Again,
Yeah.
like you can hear.
Yeah.
She casts thaumaturgy to
Yeah.
be able to be heard again by the king on the
Yeah.
throne. So like it's a Thaurielle, you must.
No, so I'm speaking to her mind. We
Yeah, you
see
can't
it.
see through the.
Thaurielle, you need to open the door and let the rest of us in. You can reply to this message.
I'm afraid of why she wants to be in here so badly.
She is already in there. We are going to die out here.
I'm trying to get her out.
I do not think that is going to happen. Especially if the door is closed.
Then you guys need to hurry up. I need you to get in here.
Yes.
Worst, I don't think she likes the sword.
I would, down the hallway, speak into Ritora's mind, who has the other three, and Rita's. Get to the door now.
Yeah, you
Fun.
guys are
At
rushing
bear
towards
speed.
the door. Yeah.
Bear speed.
I would just lock eyes with her. Be like, you've let me tell my own story thus far. Do not intervene now.
You are my story. So beautifully written. I couldn't be more proud.
Am I not granted the chance to tell my own?
Oh, you may speak with your father. I will not obstruct you. But I am here. And I am not going.
Why do you want to be here so badly?
I must have words with an old friend.
Is this like the still on the vengeance thing?
Yes.
What more could you want? Look at the state of him. Look at the state of her.
Oh,
You let your vengeance not affect not only your life, but her mother's, and hers, and his. Where's it going to stop?
in the courtyard.
What, do you want to see the tree destroyed?
No.
Do you want to see this kingdom be saved?
Yes.
Well, then find a space in that hollowed out chest of yours where a heart used to be, and put aside your vengeance for once.
They are one and the same, Forrest.
Come live in the light for a while.
There's no life left.
Oh, you know better than anyone that even when it's dark, there's still light.
Please, my dear. Welcome your friends. Show them your home. Let them meet your father. Let them see what a king looks like.
Laverna, I've lost everything. Everything. A mother, a chance at a normal life, a chance as a princess, a chance at a kingdom, a chance at a place that feels like home. Please, I ask that you just let me have this.
I'm giving it to you.
And I'm asking you not to intervene.
I'm not.
I want your word.
You have it. Do what you wish. Your bidding is separate from mine. But I will not avoid my stake in Auglatha.
Which is?
To set the people free.
In life or death.
In life, Forrest. I wish to see Auglatha walk as beautifully as it did before.
She says that. I'll grab Thaurielle's other hand, press her hand to the door.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you don't fight back.
Yeah.
I would say that the signet ring would open and there would be the door once again peel back. She would step in to avoid the door and just look out. Oh, hello again, Felix. Come join us, my friend.
Yes, Grim.
In.
Come on.
I'm standing there until everyone is in,
Yep.
and then I'll follow.
Back into another 20-foot room.
Puddle.
Bye, Falfo.
Rip.
Wait, I'm still alive.
It was the greatest orgasm I've ever had.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, I would say that all of you are within this antechamber, once again piled up into a glorious set of circumstances.
I'm as far away from her as I can be.
Well, please, I'll wait here. That way you may know that I will do nothing to interpose or interfere.
You watch her.
Are you out of your mind?
I'm kidding. I go up the stairs.
I'll follow behind her, lighting the way, holding the sword up, not at.
Okay. Yeah, I will say that as you approach now.
Super close to you.
Hugging the sword on.
So, as you're approaching, the throne room itself, map one is closed. There be me image. As you step through the archway, the throne room itself opens up into a much grander room. seems like it stretches about 120 feet in distance, goes backwards about 80 to 90 feet. The staircase, again, elevated, obviously on like a pedestal, or like a platform. Stairs itself look like they're about 20 feet in width, ascend up maybe 10 feet or so, so like the king is not wildly high in comparison to you guys. He is sat on the throne. Behind the throne, now that you guys are in the area and a little bit better at sight, you can see that there is a similar fountain to what was carved down below. Similar channel, similar sprouting out piece of marble, but this is again just like a front-facing draconic head towards the fountain that is below. So like instead of it being angled downwards, it's angled out. So like it would look like it's gonna fit where it would be like a slow drip down out of the mouth of the dragon, filling the channel of the fountain below behind the seat of the throne.
How wide is this?
120-foot wide room, goes back about 80 feet. Yeah, at the height, you can see that it is a carpeted room again beneath the ice. You would see that it is a nicely decorated marble room, carpet trail going up for the staircase towards the throne. The throne itself looks like it's a beautifully decorated piece of carved out of the marble, like it's rooted up out of it. You can see that there's twisted druidic vine projections around the pedestals of the base of the throne. Same for the iconography adorning it, like the filigree around the height of the chair. You can see that the individual, again, is frozen where there is one hand rested, the left arm rested on the seat of the armrest of the throne. You can see that this man looks like an Eldrin man in the midst of Ritora. You would probably equate him closer to like Delowin's age, a couple hundred years old, maybe like 400 or 500, not wildly old. As you are approaching him, you can see that his one eye is slashed closed. You can see that his other eye is the same beautiful like lavender color that we had seen previously, staring motionless out. He is in like light armor, like it would look like a breastplate beneath, like a big beautiful white cloak on his back, sat motionless. Just one hand on the armrest of the throne, clearly missing the other arm, roughly around the midpoint of the forearm.
And does he look like he's sitting comfortably, like regally in the chair, or does he look like he's like kind of like twisted?
It looks like he's sitting regally in the chair.
Okay.
I think I would drop the disguise of trying to look more like my mom.
Sure.
Just go for more of my actual form.
Okay. Are you approaching?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how closely you would like to walk up to this figure.
You said he's in the center of the room?
Correct.
Um,
Yeah, there's an ascending staircase, a leveled out platform for where he is elevated. Throne is in the middle of that platform.
I would approach the stairs but not go up them.
Sure. So at the base of the stairs, you would hold. He's unmoving.
He's just staring.
Straight ahead.
Are you the one they call Thaurielle?
I would say that without moving his mouth, you would hear echoing through the room, like it reverberates through the ice. Yes.
I would slowly ascend the stairs and stand in front of him to be eye level.
Sure, absolutely. Stands, still eyes affixed forward, unblinking. You would see that he was a once very, he's a handsome looking man. He just definitively looks like he has some signs of battle scars, like around the chin, the jawline. He's clean shaven. Again, beautiful lavender eyes, very sleek, angular face. Beautiful, long, silvery hair.
Are weapons lit too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, for a minute, so it's probably not now.
Oh, okay.
You would see he does have a
like-
crown, like a circlet around the front of his head. Like it looks like it concludes around the back behind his ears. It doesn't run like a full regal crown. It would look more like what you would have equated, honestly, with a prince as opposed to a king.
Do his eyes move or does he still seem
Nope.
fixed?
Affixed forward.
Do you know who I am?
No.
Perhaps you should look.
I cannot see.
Are either of you able to cast an image into his mind?
Felix can try. You said the voice is emanating from the ice?
Yep.
Kind of like kneel down and touch the ice. Bless you.
Thank you.
Touch the ice and try to make contact with his mind as if I was touching his temple.
I would say that you are unable to.
Can't find him. I'd have to break through the ice.
Felix, what if you use my helmet? At least you could establish a connection with his mind and try that way.
His head is entirely encased in ice too.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
His
I
entire
misunderstood.
body.
I thought he was like from
Nope.
the neck down.
Oh, he's like
No.
totally like
Oh,
Encino
okay.
Man in the
Yes,
chair.
Okay.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, is
hand
there
me the
an
helmet.
image you have in mind? And I'd take the helmet.
I think you need to attune to it.
You don't.
No?
I've checked,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
Just however you see
Lets
me
you
now.
cast detect thoughts, and it lets you what? Communicate with it telepathically?
Yes.
I don't think it would.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say you would give it a shot, but I would say it's unable to do that.
Okay.
I'll just, I guess, take my.
Oh, it does require attunement. It didn't show up in the
That's
attunement thing.
So I basically just tried.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Can't use it.
Can someone help me break him out? Just from the neck up.
Asgrim?
Is there like a pillar of ice above him, or is it just like covering his form?
Well, no, I mean, it would be like a few inches around like the height of his head. Maybe like 3 inches around the height.
You ask anyone.
Anyone, please.
I pull out my pickaxe.
Please.
All right. Well,
Please be careful.
Do not.
Do not.
I will die.
What do you mean?
Ice keeps me alive.
What is ailing you?
Rot.
Did you do this? The ice?
Yes.
How?
A great request from the summit. Dragon.
How was the rat introduced to your people?
Beneath the city. Caverns. She studied
She.
Laverna.
Look back to Laverna and see what she's doing.
She is paying no mind because she's in the antechamber. She is like 80 feet away from you. She did definitively promise you that she will not interpose or interject.
We read that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did we?
Correct.
Yeah,
Perfect
she had found
shrines.
like pustules and stuff under in the
Yeah.
caverns.
Mm-hmm.
I'll walk up next to Thaurielle and put my hand on her shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Funny. And all that time wishing that he could say something. Time comes. Nothing to say.
I look over and I'm crying. I finally get the chance to see him, and he'll never see me.
Who are you?
I am the daughter of Ariath of Ornia. I believe she named me Thaurielle.
That child was never born.
Seems the rot was not the only thing that Laverna was looking into. She was able to use parts of the dead queens to resurrect me, in a sense.
I do not understand.
I was born but not alive, and she was able to instill life within me.
Her body, but not her soul, then.
Perhaps it's all a little confusing.
Who are you?
I am Thaurielle.
Little wretch.
So Laverna named me.
Forgive me for drawing her ire towards you.
My mother had other children.
Yes,
Laverna told me the tale that you were sending her to dispose of my mother with this recent pregnancy.
eyes.
You knew she was pregnant.
I did. I did not send her to kill your mother.
What did you send her to do?
I sent her to spare her.
Spare her how?
To change the draught and flee with you and your sisters. She knew her life was forfeit if she failed. No more exile. Execution.
So she's the one who killed my mother.
No, your mother did not die then.
What killed my mother?
Her mother did.
Because of the pregnancy?
Because of me.
Why?
I failed her. And all of you. The price she paid for her pact left her heartless.
Her pact?
Yes,
What pact?
to free me.
Who did she make the pact to?
Night Mother.
Oh! Bam, Don!
Mother sought to break free.
So she made a deal with the Night Mother to free you from your kinglyship?
From the Ring of Winter. Before it took hold of me and lay claim to all Auglatha.
Can't help but gesture around us. As if, what do you mean? I know he can't see, but looking at me.
What was that gesturing?
Oh, that you
I
can see.
hear you wave your arms.
He can feel it. I can feel the sass
Yeah,
in the
seriously.
I'm just gonna hold on, sassy.
Ice.
Just kind of. Come on.
So where was the breach in contract?
Your mother would not obey.
Would not obey.
The orders of her pact.
To flee.
No. The Night Mother wanted her here.
In Auglatha.
Yes,
For what purpose?
I do not know.
What was the relationship like between Laverna and my mother?
Ever the best of friends. Your mother made her dresses.
What were your thoughts on Laverna?
She's a spider. I know that that's exactly what you're thinking.
I literally.
And it is.
I didn't want to interrupt, but they were obviously made with spider silk. Just saying.
How
it's
many
fine.
legs did my mother have?
A very bountiful 8. Extraordinarily thick. I'm a leg man.
That's why she had 8 of them.
Just picturing a spider with 8
Human legs.
pretty attractive human legs.
All in fishnets.
Nice.
8-legged freaks. Am I right?
Jail.
Just hear a bunch of like high heels clip clopping down the hallway.
Oh,
Do the arm? Would it be 6 legs and
2 arms.
2
Two
human
arms?
arms.
4 arms, 4 legs.
yeah?
I don't like this image.
Well, we've given it to the king.
Dear God. I have a new fetish. 1,600 years.
Something has awoken in me.
I'm free now.
We'll shatter the ice.
I was gonna say we hear a little bit of the ice go.
I must find an 8-legged woman.
Well, the last thing he said was that they were ever the best of friends and your mother made her dresses.
I look to the party. Just I don't know what to say.
Can he help us leave?
How do we free the people of Auglatha?
You must cleanse Ariatha's soul.
Where?
Courtyard.
How do we cleanse her soul?
Laverna finished a ritual. I do not know where she hid it.
We have it. We just need all the ingredients.
I cannot help you with that.
What about King's Tier?
As I could do.
If we cleanse my mother's soul, what will become of you?
In order to bless you with the king's tear, the ice must be broken. I will die.
Every story I was ever given about my parents has been from Laverna, with a very partial view. What can you tell me about my family that I never got the chance to meet?
Laverna introduced me to her a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
She and I had worked together many years, trying to understand this blight that plagued the lands beneath. My father refused her requests. A madness had taken him in his later years. Laverna introduced me to her, believing that she could help us to understand. Mother, though not Fae, was one of few who could speak to the tree and be heard in return. Spent many years in the courtyard, desperately asking for assistance. I was captivated by your mother, not simply for her beauty, but for the way in which she reveled in every moment. Eldrin are known for letting time pass by far too swiftly. For her, she made every moment matter. The cruelest fate was keeping our love disguised in the shadows. But I was forcefully betrothed by the former queen to Cilia Dwintelar. The requirement of a Fae queen for speaking to the tree needed to be upheld. And my father refused Auglatha despite her abilities. I remember the day Emiria was born. Your mother wept. Emiria came into this world without a gentle cry. Quiet and simply reached for our hands. Ever playful, I would pilfer books from the library to bring to their home. Under the guise of delivering a dress. Laverna require things far too often. No one paid mind to me. Harmony was so adventurous when she was little. She would get lost in the woods far too frequent. Emiria became so good at finding her. There was something beautiful in the peace of that home. Those restless moments faded away every time I walked through the fields of wheat. Your mother gave me rest, which is something a prince can never find. I wished only to make your mother happy.
Thank you.
forgive me if you are made from her. I know that that soul then is yours and yours alone. For I know the Laverna that I knew in life would put no other soul into the bones of her friend's daughter.
I'm not entirely sure how, but Laverna has managed to make a deal with the Night Mother as well. And I fear that the pieces of Laverna which once were are slowly fading.
I do not fear the witch that resides within her,
The Night Mother?
an old spirit, Fae of the woods. I do not fear the night.
How can we possibly stop her from taking more from the people that don't deserve it?
I have the strength to stop her.
But you're dying.
Indeed I am. Daughter, had I have the full use of my body, there would be naught left of the Night Mother but ashes.
If we free you from the ice, do you think you can stop her?
Yes.
But if we free you, you'll die.
Indeed.
But he's also able to provide us with King's Tear, which we'll need to free the people of Auglatha. And for that, we need to free him from the ice, which he will die.
I do not need you to free me. I can free myself at any moment. I choose to remain. That Auglatha does not fall to ruin.
How long have you had yourself frozen?
I do not know what year it is, sir.
It is current year.
Insert
In the
current year.
8000s.
For 1500 years then.
If you unfreeze yourself, the city will fall.
People will be free. Those infected by the rot will once again animate. Attempt to block your path.
How do we escape Auglatha?
For that, my child, I am sorry, but I do not know where we are any longer.
Do you remember?
Underground.
Yeah, do you remember the city falling?
I remember the cracks of lightning and the breaking of the ground as the dragon breathed over the city from above. But I do not know where in whatever cavernous reaches we sit, where your escape is.
Are we able to contact the dragon?
Dragon rests.
Is there no other way to get King's Tear without freeing you and unleashing the rot upon the rest of the city?
Do you know any other kings?
Well,
So,
where would we
No.
where would we find the rest of your father? Saw what I can only assume was his body in your trophy room.
Yes.
Very much missing a head.
Yes.
where's
It's his head.
Would his head be able to produce the said King's Tear?
Give me the tears.
Elazil was no king.
Sorry, Mirrodin was no king.
Yeah.
I gave my father's head to Elasil, that he may extract the eyes.
Did we see eyes in
Hmm?
In the basement.
was it here?
Hmm?
Or in the
Like the Hierophant's room.
yeah.
I don't have anything about seeing eyes.
Your father was known as the Glass-Eyed?
Correct.
Yeah, your father was known as the Glass-Eyed.
Yes,
Assume that you gave said head to him to have that removed.
to Elasil, yes.
To do what with?
My father, his eyes were divine,
Blessed?
indeed.
God's eyes?
Something akin to this, yes. Able to see, truly. And to divine.
After hearing him have said that, I'm gonna look at Aether and go,
Look at my butthole.
I found this dumpling.
Dinner!
We're having this deep conversation. I'm just rooting through my pockets and like, oh,
Dumpling. I can finally have dinner.
look at the king. Take a peek.
Beepers.
You're like, fuck, I forgot I had that.
I'll pull my eye out.
Okay.
Look at the king.
Look up on the
Yeah,
face
I
of
mean,
God!
there's nothing strange about him.
Did that.
Like, his soul would manifest in the exact same visage of the individual that you see physically before you. Obviously not encased in ice, 'cause
Yeah.
it's a soul, but yeah, nothing different.
I would approach the throne.
Mm-hmm.
While still looking through the eye.
Mm-hmm.
Can you attempt to manifest a tear while still frozen?
I cannot move. My body is frozen in time.
Can you attempt to manifest one with your soul?
My logic being that I took this physically out of an astral projection, that I might be able to have him manifest that and take it
Ooh.
with the eye and pluck it back to reality.
Raises the interesting
Astral
question.
tears.
Yeah, how do you make a soul cry?
Yeah, that's like what I'm thinking. Like, I understand the idea. For this, it was like a physical artifact.
Yes.
Whereas this would be attempting to ask the soul to physically manifest tears. I would say no.
Okay.
He's not able to.
Put the eye back in my shirt.
Hmm?
Where did we establish that the ritual had to take place?
The courtyard.
Courtyard.
Courtyard? Has to take place in the courtyard?
Yes.
What is the quickest way to the courtyard from here?
Grand staircase.
It sounded like they won.
It's a happy horse.
Yeah.
We need to get the other ingredients before we do this.
Be able to find all of these ingredients within Auglatha?
If we can't, then it doesn't matter either way.
I believe he only said he was missing 2 ingredients, correct?
Yeah.
King's Tear and
Assuming on one of the other.
It was a cool name. It sounded like something like Sean or something like that.
John!
Can't even read the English.
Didn't we write it down? I don't remember.
Absolutely, we did. Tomb Jade? Is that the other one?
Yeah.
Tomb Jade.
Tomb Jade was the other one.
Doesn't sound like Sean at all, but sure.
Do you know where we could find this Tomb Jade?
Perhaps in the crypts of my forefathers.
Near the courtyard.
Royal kings, yes, are buried in a crypt nearby. Great mausoleum.
Mm-hmm.
Why would they not be buried in a great
Well, I
one?
know that's where they'd be, but like, I didn't want to hear it.
Where would we find Tomb Jade? Have you tried looking in a tomb, dumbass?
No wonder you guys took so long to get here.
So the spell that we have, or the ritual, remind me again what exactly that ritual does.
Cleanses, but it will strip the person that performs the ritual of their magic.
I've ever.
Not it.
Shame we lost Felful.
He
You wouldn't
wouldn't.
have survived it.
Yeah, he's not
They
strong
have to
enough.
be able to survive.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Then the ritual fails.
oh.
Well, I could have just watched him die.
I mean, Felful dies, so like,
Jesus.
That would have been the winnest of wins.
it's one win.
Yeah. And realistically, it's something that me and you can't do.
What?
We're not strong enough healers. That's the thing. Probably dying probably didn't help our chances, but
I'm not even really a man.
All right.
Is that a mushroom joke?
Am I a mushroom?
I'm just Nez Graham.
We will figure that out when we get to it. I have a plan. But we need the other ingredients first. I don't think it would do us any good to unleash all of the people inflicted with the rot throughout the city while we attempt to find everything else here.
We'll be right back.
Yes, just leave me alone with the terrifying night mother creature over there.
Said you could handle her.
If I was unfrozen,
Yes, yeah, then I'll unfreeze and
not really able to fight back.
How long does the
Once-
blessing last?
What blessing?
I thought it was a blessing. Oh, do you have the physical diamond? They're the King's Tears.
No,
It's tears. It's
need-
physical
He has to
tears from
cry
his eyes.
tears.
Literally cry tears.
Yes.
Oh, right,
From
yes,
God's
right,
from
right,
God's
yeah.
eyes.
Right, like Myria did. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Indeed.
You can't refreeze after that. Like,
No,
just
the
have
dragon is gone.
What if she froze you?
I don't
Refroze you.
think I have that ability.
I don't think that she can do that.
She,
You haven't even seen me. What would
Wait,
you know?
she makes a little storm.
How,
Let me prove myself.
how in the story was your father able to coat himself in ice
What? Sorry.
during the fight?
Ring of Winter.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
That checks out.
Yeah. That's long gone in antiquity.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
Nobody's.
bad news.
Yeah. No. Somebody's got it.
Oh, that's terrible.
What's the name of the ring that you used to get into this room?
Signet ring of the royal family of Ratham.
That's a shot.
It's way longer than the Ring of Winter. Honestly, really, you could shorten that up.
will you die if we just free your eye?
I don't think you can free me from this ice.
Yeah. It's once we begin to unfreeze him, the clock starts ticking. I'm assuming
Where is the courtyard in relation to where we are currently standing?
down the grand staircase. He said.
Yeah,
It
but
is
like
out
where?
front of the great staircase.
Okay.
So we have to
It
go
is
back to the way.
So like, there's no windows in here that would overlook said courtyard, was it there?
No, we are at the back of the castle. The courtyard is at the front. It is outside of the staircase that enters into the palace.
Got it.
So we have to go downstairs.
If
Yeah.
you find windows towards the front of the castle, you could leap out. I do not know if you would survive.
There's a large creature in the castle. Do you control the beings that are defending it?
I
Currently?
control only my guards.
How many guards do you have?
One.
No.
Some ice elementals that survived the calamity.
Like 2 of them?
I believe so,
Okay,
yes.
good.
I hope they're doing well.
They're so good. Very helpful.
That's good.
they have names?
Yes.
Yeah, what were their names?
Word.
Is because they're still alive.
What?
Nothing.
It's weeping.
You liar! Oh, she'll cry for the ice elementals, but you're actual blood and flesh. All right.
I don't. Well, you're actually not.
Shut your mouth. Let me ask you. Shut up, fish boy.
Hey, somebody's flesh and blood.
She said, "Shut up, fish boy."
Look at his eye.
I called them salt and pepper.
Jill's gonna cry as soon as she gets home. Put on some salt and pepper.
Thank you.
And we're back to bucket.
She was a baby.
She was a baby. God damn it. All right. They might be okay. We just haven't seen them. We don't know that.
They're fine until we check.
Schrodinger's ice elementals. Yeah.
I'm gonna put down Catherine and Sabrina and
Yeah, she's fine at this point.
yeah,
She's been healed
I'm gonna drop
thoroughly.
the wild shape.
Yep. No more bear.
No more bear.
Quick, place her. She's not a bear anymore.
Get that bear out of there.
In the pile.
So we need to unfreeze my father. And then dash out of here.
So here's.
But we don't have any of the other ingredients yet.
I thought we were only missing the 2.
They have to be somewhere in the castle.
Collectively, the castle was only missing the 2.
And if there's going to be anyone that's going to know where those supplies were kept,
Yep.
she's not going to give it away for free.
What do you mean?
Also, she's really kind of pissy right now.
She showed us where they all are, didn't she?
Did she?
Weren't there a lot of them in the garden?
No.
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 We didn't find anything in
Yeah.
the garden.
No, the garden was just like
All
mainly
decorative
decorative
stuff.
Well, that
stuff.
was only the okay. So then, yeah, we have to check the actual proper garden.
You were in the
That was-
royal garden.
I thought that was only a small. Yeah, but that was only small decorative stuff. I thought there was a proper garden that was mentioned.
What's on this list? Can I?
So you guys had gone on the 4th floor in the sitting garden, which was the entertainment area where it had the little like chairs and like seated areas for people to sit and eat. Then you went into the behind that the royal garden.
Okay.
Laverna said that that was the one that she did a lot of her work in.
Bless you.
Bless
Thank you.
Hmm?
So we've got a couple of problems here.
Yep.
Wait,
We've got to walk back down the staircase toward a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
We've got to free your father, but not before gathering everything else. If we walk away with him still frozen here, Laverna's going to take her turn, so he likely won't be here when we get back. We could always ask her what she wants, what her business is.
yeah, like that's where I'm getting confused. Is that your mom made a pact to help try and save this place, and
The pact was only to help me,
help you.
to free me from the Ring of Winter.
Guessing she took it.
The pact,
The ring.
it went to Amiria.
Okay.
We know what happened to it since then.
Yes.
And then why? Like what did the Night Mother ask of her? Like,
Auglatha,
yeah,
I do not know.
something unspeakable, one can think.
After she made the pact, I did not speak with her again for a long time, until I saw her for the last time.
Laverna or Ariatha?
Did she stay here? Or did she leave?
She returned to her home. Sat despondent for a number of years, in silence and solitude, in suffering.
Did Harmony and Amiria stay with her?
Miria fled with a boy. was taken
Bacon.
by Laverna.
She was alone.
Indeed.
How far was this house from here?
Outskirts of the city. Perhaps a half mile.
General direction from the front of the castle?
South.
South? Okay. So when she returned, what did she say? You don't mind me asking.
She called for me to the courtyard. Her voice echoed from outside the walls of the palace. I ran towards her as she stood at the base of the tree. She cursed me for the man that I should have been. The husband I never was. The father I forsake. And then she hanged herself from the branches with a cord spun of her own hair. It was then that the tree began to turn and twist.
How soon after that did the kingdom get frozen over?
I was forced to do so almost immediately.
She could still be buried there. Well,
That is where she rests, still hanging from the courtyard.
Mama.
Ooh, no. That's rough.
This is not the family reunion I wanted.
Don't lie to me. You're welcome.
I gotta look this. Oh no! Mama! It hurts.
It is there that we must cleanse her to save the city.
Yes,
What did...
the tree attempted to protect itself against her.
It cut itself off?
It impaled her. However, the blood ran over the barks of the silver tree. She is the source of the rot in Auglatha now.
Was it cleared before that?
No. The last discovery that Laverna made was that a carbuncle, an ulcer of the rot, is formed from a twisted soul that has died in the presence of a great spirit of nature, twisting it into a new abomination.
Would there be so many below?
in the presence of a great spirit of what?
The carbuncle's formed.
Carbuncles form in the presence of a great spirit of nature in which somebody afflicted with the rot dies and corrupts it. In the same way that we have seen individuals with the rot, when they die, they expel that.
Okay. There's a whisper, so part of it I
Yeah.
was like, what
So
is
they-
he saying?
Okay, so just to be clear, because I wasn't 100% clear. So she had to be afflicted with the rot first. Not that her soul is twisted and she did a bad thing. Okay, because it sounded like you said two different things there, so I'm not sure which.
He is saying that she is the source of the rot here now, not that she ever had the rot.
So I guess I'll ask,
Yeah.
ask him. So she never had the rot.
She did not,
So
that I knew of, no.
you're saying that the act of what she did created it.
Believe so.
Ooh, that's damn.
But you believe that's exclusive to Auglatha. You don't believe she's the source for the rot elsewhere?
Unless it's
I believe that she is a carbuncle of it.
What does that mean?
Like an ulcer,
Mm.
like a pustule.
I thought it was a creature.
It is also with the little gem head.
Yeah, it's a cat with a gem on its
I
head.
was like, I thought it was a cute little guy.
You fought him in Orvigo.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm sorry. I was looking for information on my phone when we were discussing this. So just to clarify, my mom
Mm-hmm.
was pissed off at my dad about all the shit that went down.
That's
That's a general.
Yeah, pissed off is
It's
putting it a certain way,
lightly,
yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But as just distraught as she was,
Correct.
went to the courtyard to hang herself with her own hair.
Correct.
Okay. With her tainted soul
Correct.
and the blood spilling on the tree is what caused it to spread
Correct.
the rot and possibly create.
That has corrupted the tree. So when he is saying she is the source of the rot,
In Auglatha.
Bad blood.
yes, that she has corrupted the tree.
Okay.
An act so
Vile,
vile
and heinous.
that it transformed a thing that was a symbol of purity
Mm-hmm.
and cleanliness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm also trying to decipher too, and if it's supposed to be a mystery, it's supposed to be a mystery. But the her cursing him about the man that he was and should have been, and the father that he was and should have been.
Mm-hmm.
Would it have been because of Laverna or the Night Mother feeding her information as to what had happened? Possibly. Okay.
I don't think that he would know that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We've heard similar sentiments echoed from Laverna.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
What connection were you making?
That she could have been fed false information, which led her to make those assumptions and do that act, unless the Night Mother was like, "Scoot over, let me in." That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, that's what I have a question here. Is
Did she seem like herself when? I don't even know.
that's kind of a hard question.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's absolutely fair.
You said the Night Mother wanted her to stay in Auglatha.
Yes,
Do you know why?
I do not. I do not know what this witch wants. I know that it is a creature of the Fae. That it resided long ago in the woods outside of Auglatha.
She's been saying she's here for vengeance for a bit, so
Oh,
probably not good.
I do not know who would have transgressed against this spirit long ago.
Dragon?
She's here to talk to you, probably, I think.
Is
Laverna, yes. I did not know the Night Mother personally before all of this.
when was the last time you spoke to Laverna?
Roughly 100 years ago,
Kind of recent. Okay.
yes.
Why was she here? Did she say, or did she just come to yell at you?
No. She asked me for permission to enter into the crypts of the ladies of Auglatha. I denied her entrance.
You denied her.
Yes. I did not want the Night Mother to stain the resting place of the benevolent women of Auglatha.
Who would have access to that besides you?
Only those of royal blood. Only those born of House Alvratham.
Unless that's why she probably wanted harmony.
Yeah, she had Harmony open the door.
Yes, Harmony let her.
We knew
in.
that.
We knew that.
Oh, okay.
But why did she ask the king if she had Harmony with her pretty much since the get-go?
I think she wanted to mock me
Oh.
for what I am now.
How did she get in here?
She did not enter the throne room. She stepped into the palace and called out to me, and I answered.
You could have been chatting with him this whole time.
been yelling, get out.
We did hear.
But like at us or like Laverna?
I mean, all of you. I didn't know who you were.
Oh, well. Hello.
It's good to meet you. Who are you? I only know the name of Thaurielle.
My name is Vorst. I think I am bound as the royal guard to your daughter.
Made a pact of blood.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, thank you for keeping her safe.
That what does that entail exactly? People have been saying some dying stuff, but
Oh, well.
Laverna was saying it, so I didn't.
Oh, no, that's terrible. Why would we do that?
It's not true.
No.
Yeah, she was
You
like.
make a bond of blood to show an oath that you have sworn to her.
So if she dies, I don't die.
God, no. That would be a terrible way to inspire the courage of the youth, especially for, you know, if someone needed a guard in their elderly age, for someone to just
That's a really good point, actually.
quite willfully accept the servitude and loyalty to a woman that might be at the throes of death to simply die when she passed. That's merciless.
Yeah, but I know some people are like, what great an honor to die than to.
Oh,
Die
no,
for-
I mean, the blood gods are granted great esteem and honor when they do pass. Their souls are blessed.
Okay.
Blessed by who?
Oh, by some of the individuals within Auglatha. There was a family here that did this.
Yeah.
What was that family?
The Roronas.
The Roronas?
We're gonna end there.
Son of a bitch! I love the juxtaposition of
Fuck.
Is that ties in, I assume, to
Brand's family from Fall.
You gotta go beat up a kid.
no, we don't.
He's a good boy!
You can try. I don't know what level he is.
Or what demon did throw at him this time.
Well,
Hey, said the thing.
thanks for watching, everybody. We really appreciate it. CMS, thank you for the resub. 76 months. Jesus Christ, is a long time. You're obviously not freed. And Glitchlock, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. We will be live on Friday for the Lost Kings of Adoris. We will be off next Monday from Oshuamp, so we'll be back here 2 weeks from today to continue where we picked up,
Another 2 weeks.
where we left off this evening. I mean,
Paul, you've met a Rorona already.
Did we?
No one knows who he is.
The Peanut
It's
Man.
Barry.
No, it's not Barry.
A good friend of ours.
what?
See you in 2 weeks.
fuck. Goodbye.